Okay. I am here, I am live, and I am playing. This is going to be fun. Why, hi. So, let me give me my mic here. Okay, so, I am back in StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty campaign. I wanted to do a full StarCraft 2 playthrough for my channel for the simple fact of I don't have one. So I wanted to play all of StarCraft 2. All of StarCraft 2. I mean, I'm going to do a full Wings of Liberty campaign, a full Heart of the Swarm campaign, and a full the other one, and then all of the bonus campaigns too. So like, we're going to do a full everything so I can build a playlist of all my StarCraft stuff and be done. And then there's a good chance I might be doing a full Wildlands run from the get-go, like from a I might do the hard one where you only live once or whatever, and then you have to restart. I might do a full playthrough of that one at some point. We'll just see. But anyway, so I just did the dig. I was able to get everything done from the previous, so I did the full stream once, redid it, because my mic was all jacked up. Now my mic is better, hopefully. By the way, today is the Zeratul missions. Oh, snap. I'm attacking a bag of drinks next to me.
Zeratul. I have pierced the veil of the future and beheld only oblivion. Yet one spark of hope remains. You will hold her life in your hands. And though justice demands that she die for her crimes, only she can save us.
Wait a second. You're talking about Kerrigan. It's been 4 years. You show up out of nowhere.
Time is short. You must understand.
It's a little baby
Answers
bottle.
you seek lie within. Study it well. The fate of creation hangs in the balance.
It's actually really funny. So I bought a case of hydros today. Coming to find out they're tiny hydros. So the big hydros are 25.5 fluid ounces. The little ones are only 17. So I got this pack. Like this is the lid right here. It's just a little baby drink.
Person's memories.
So that's cool.
Whatever Zeratul's uncovered. He was desperate for me to see it too. Well, here goes nothing.
Sweet. Alrighty, so first off, we have Protoss tank I need to read about. The crystal continues to grow. I no longer think it's drawing power from the ship. It's getting pure energy from the sphere above it, which presents a new worry. What is it doing with all that power? Is it going to release it explosively? I have to keep Swan away from the sample. He will definitely shoot it out the airlock with me strapped to it. Tried scraping smaller samples, but all tools broke. Luckily, I found some cast-off chips floating in the tank. Wonder how they came off. In any case, the chips reveal more of the matrix. It keeps the energy there in the vortex. How does it move the energy so fast? Maybe the fabled Protoss warp technology. For all of its complexity, the matrix is as solid as the strongest structure. I wonder if I could apply this dynamics for our own structures. Make a note. I'm learning so much from this crystal, but I can't help feeling it's learning from me too. It makes me, if that makes sense. Late, tired, sleep now.
I'm pleased to see these things haven't blown up the ship. Yet.
Sir, given the visual similarity between the various pieces, have you considered that they might combine to create a larger, more distinct object?
With everything else going on, Stedman, I couldn't care less what they do. Just that we get paid when we finally hand them over to the Mobius boys.
Cool. Alright, so let me apply some research real quick. Alright, I am going to do microfiltering for faster Vespene. The point is you do this one and then the automatic refineries, and then you always have a surplus of gas from that point on to the end of the game. So anyway, let's see here. We have the crystal. I want to double check and make sure there's no conversations. The point is to try and get all of our conversations in. I'm trying to do like a full, complete playthrough. So, armor. Let's see. Armed with twin 90mm cannons, the Crucio is an expensive upgrade to the original Arc Light siege tank. The 180mm siege mode shot cannon scatters superheated tungsten in a 50% larger area. So it's a much more dangerous siege tank. Dominion infantry soldiers are universally convinced that Crucio operators inflict more damage on friendly forces than on the enemy. Consequently, Crucio operators stick together during short leave. In other words, no one likes them.
We're rocking some serious heavy metal now that we got siege tanks.
Yes, sir. The comforting thunder of the big guns. Well, comforting when they're on our side.
Yeah, these newer tanks have better guns when they're on the move. And reinforced armor.
So long as they still got the range in siege mode, the rest is just gravy. Between siege tanks and bunkers, we can hold the line against just about anything.
It's true. We're not going to focus on any of the research stuff or any of the armory console or the other one until later.
You ain't gonna believe this, but I just saw Zeratul on the ship.
How much did you have to drink tonight, sir?
He was here, Matt, and he was hurt. On the run from something.
Where is he now, sir?
I don't know, but he ain't on the ship anymore. He gave me an Ehon memory crystal, and he was desperate for me to study it. I guess he wants me to see what he's seen.
Okay, hang on one second. I need to adjust my speakers. I need new speakers. The ones I have, the only way to access the stuff is down from the bottom, and that's a super pain in the butt. I need a conversation going.
So now we've got 3 of these artifacts on my ship. When are we supposed to hand these damn things over?
They got their hands full right now. The Zerg are about to invade Tirador, where Mobius' main research center is. I don't reckon we'll hear anything from them until they relocate somewhere safe.
Wonderful.
Had any visitors lately?
I don't know what you're talking about, Tosh.
Oh, I think you do, James Rayner. Something was on this ship just now. I still smell it on you. Protoss. Interesting.
Whatever you think you know, you just keep it to yourself. I hear you yapping about this, and I'll toss you out the airlock.
Hey now, he's an ally of ours. Be nice to him. Yes, he's a prick, and yes, he's smug, but man, be nice.
This is Donnie Vermillion, live from UNN. Tonight, the Zerg invasion. The battle so far. The Terran Dominion is holding firm under Zerg aggression. Our industrial complex has stepped up production on all fronts. Enlistment rates have risen within the penal system, and the Marine Corps is ready to get in the fight. The Zerg won't know what hit them.
Donnie, has there been any word on when we start pushing the aliens back?
Kate, if I revealed that, I'd be giving away vital Dominion secrets.
You think the Zerg watch our broadcast?
I know they do, Kate. I know they do.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. This is Kate Lockwell for UNN.
She's like, Okay, so we're all caught up now. We can start the Zeratul missions.
Raynor, the Hounds of the Void are closing in. I impart my memory, my very essence, into this Ehon crystal, so that you will see what I have seen, and that the future may yet have hope.
I might be putting on my headset today. Problem is I need like a beanie or something underneath it. Otherwise I'll need to grab like my earbuds or something. need a beanie if I'm gonna put my headset on. My headset is way too hard on my head. All right, well. Problem is Zeratul is really quiet.
Zeratul. What the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Friend Raynor, long has it been since we stood together against the Swarm. Since then, I have wandered the void in solitude, seeking an ancient prophecy, rumored to foretell the return of the Xel'Naga. My sojourn led me to a remote world known as Ulan, where I discovered fragments of the prophecy, yet I was not the first to find them. It falls to you now, old friend, to relive my memories and believe.
I need to pull my phone out and have it out here because I'm getting... My microphone is like peaking and I'm not even talking. So I need to figure out what my mic's doing before we get too far here.
The Zerg Swarm came as was foretold. And the Protoss, firstborn of the gods, rose to fight them. Now, the Xel'Naga that forged us all are returning. What do they come to save? Or to destroy?
Seems to be okay now. Weird.
I knew you'd find your way here. Eventually.
Your very presence defiles this place, Kerrigan.
Do you hear them, Zeratul? Whispering from the stars. The galaxy will burn with their coming.
Perhaps. But you won't live to see it.
Please. Our petty conflicts mean nothing now. The storm is coming that cannot be stopped.
Oh snap.
Fitting that we should face oblivion together.
Just saying, she handles this rather well.
Fate cannot be changed. The end comes I shall embrace it at last.
The prophecy is uncertain.
From a molecular level, that's very impressive.
There is always hope.
To be able to completely regrow a limb in that much time, and then have it immediately fulfill its shape and everything, that's impressive. The amount of energy and matter required to do that is pretty severe. Trying to decide if Lost is watching.
En Arudin Rashagal. En Arudin. The prophecy was divided into fragments, each kept at separate shrines. I must gather them and depart this world quickly. This chasm is vast. It is fortunate that I can phase through the shadows to the other side. Higher will be restored. I will fulfill my calling. Spore crawlers can detect my presence. I should
Okay,
stun them
what the
with
heck? My mic just muted itself. I didn't hit anything and my mic just muted itself. Let's see here. No, I said hit the button and it didn't.
I will erase the demons of the past. Sukdash Salak. In the service of
Oh, I was like, where do I go? I was looking down further.
Sukdash Salak. Glory to the firstborn. En Arudin Rashagal.
Yeah, he's gonna hide. And that's fine. I don't care.
We must not hesitate. That spore crawler can detect me from across the chasm. It must be destroyed. Be restored.
The bottom line is I really don't
That
care.
overseer can see through my cloak. I'd best stun it with my void prison before crossing this chasm.
Why is it doing that?
My
That's a real issue. I keep clicking. I click the one button, and as soon as I click the one button, it tabs me off of him.
Of the prophecy. Soon all will be made clear.
Kind of makes me worry a little bit, because my controls are all hokey today.
Why not surrender yourself to oblivion, Zeratul? Wouldn't it be better to end your struggle now than witness the final agonizing moments of your sleep?
So much for Kerrigan's reprieve.
Oh no!
Allegiance.
For Shakuras.
I will be redeemed. Shows
I am the cold.
you address me.
Greetings, exalted.
I'm just glad we have a group blink
We are
ability.
here in the service of High Templar Karas. He is nearby.
Yeah, see, I clicked on him, and then it tabbed me off
Your
my units.
presence is most welcome. Let us keep moving.
Yeah, and I don't care. I don't care about them.
Permit us to destroy their defenses before we proceed.
They have an Archon.
En Arudin Rashagal.
Let's do that.
You address me. We must not hesitate.
Because, yeah, I don't want to have to deal with that. That's for dang sure.
You require my skills. Intriguing. We are one with it. I am the void. State thy bidding. Cold is the void.
Shozak Maknul. That
Oh, dear.
patrol of demons must be dealt with cautiously, or we will be torn asunder. I will erase the demons of...
I am the void.
Shozak Maknul.
We are one.
I will erase the demons of the path.
State thy bidding.
My burdens weigh heavily.
Okay.
Sukdash Salak.
See, it's funny that the smart thing to disrupt half the time is not even the detector. There's one detector, and then there's two dudes that can see you, and that's it. So you're like, I'll just take that out instead.
In the service of ire. Prepare for an aerial
All right, hide over here, boys.
Brace yourselves, my brethren. My allegiance is yours.
I am the voice of the...
I will be redeemed.
State you require my skills.
You address
All right,
me.
boys.
I will fulfill.
So
my
far, so
calling.
good.
I will erase the demons. The Queen of Blades built hatcheries here. She seeks to subvert this sacred world. I shall put an end to that plan. En Arudin Rashagal.
This looks different from the last time I saw this.
Redeemed.
Alright, so I want this one to come over and I want to nail it.
I will fulfill my calling.
I am the heart of darkness.
Oh boy.
Veraku. Cold.
I will be
Not good.
redeemed.
You require. We are one with the shadows.
I will erase.
Can
the
we not have that just shred my dude? Oh, and one of my dudes is hanging out back in the back.
Shozak Maknul. Glory to the firstborn.
State thy bidding. We are one with the shadows. Very well.
Okay. Okay.
Intriguing. I am the heart of darkness.
My burdens weigh heavily.
I am the voice of the eclipse. You require my skills. State that I am.
You address me.
Cold is the void. It shall be.
And a lot of this is like, I know I've already made a couple mistakes on this mission, which sucks because this mission's probably one of my least favorites. Of all the Zeratul missions, this one's my least favorite. The rest I don't care about. This one is annoying. Come here, Zeratul.
I will erase the demons.
We don't need to kill anything else over there. We're only killing what we need to, and then we're moving on.
Sukdash.
We are one with the shadows.
The second fragment of the prophecy. My task is nearly complete.
Did that heal my dude? It did. Good.
Your hope is an illusion.
Apparently I lost a dude. Holy crap, I don't remember having this many dudes.
Mind, Kerrigan. You'll see that I'll never give up, so long as hope remains. Careful now. Kerrigan has set guards to bar our way. It could be a trap. We should take them out carefully, one at a time, or risk being overwhelmed. I will.
You require my skills.
I will.
Okay.
I will be redeemed.
Yeah, my guys are getting beat up.
En Arudin.
Oh boy.
I am the. State thy bidding.
I don't remember all these Ultralisks and stuff. Like, this seems a lot harder for hard than I remember.
My burdens weigh.
Like, the last time I played this, I played it on hard, and I don't remember it being this hard. So a lot of this that's going on, I'm like, I have no idea what's going on.
Higher will the banelings spew acid when they die.
Yeah, let's,
Stalkers, take them out from a distance. I will erase the demons of the past.
We are one with the shadows. Very well.
don't get involved.
Cold is the void. Very well.
You would.
I am the heart of darkness.
Shozak Maknul.
Show me your Ultralisk. No?
We are one with the
I was expecting an Ultra.
My burdens weigh heavily. My
Oh, come on.
allegiance is yours.
state thy bidding.
You
How about you get the one that actually hurts me?
You require
The rest of these I don't care about. Let's say a bunch of Lings aren't going to do much against Zeratul, but the Hydralisk is going to... Oh boy.
Kill them before they can take root and attack.
the voice of the eclipse.
Okay, can we not target those?
The demons of
Good grief.
in the service. You address me. We must not hesitate. Glory to the firstborn.
We are one with the shadows. He shall. High Templar Karas is nearby.
The demons of the past.
Okay. Let's back up. There's a hatchery I missed.
Honor commands. My burdens. This hatchery must be destroyed if I am to keep the Queen of Blades from subverting this land.
Veraku.
I will be redeemed.
Okay, so there's one Ultra. That's easy. I could even void him if I want. I can void him, and then just come take him out from the side.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
I will
Let's
erase
not have you do that.
Acquire my skills.
Shozak Maknul. En Aruf.
Not good.
I am the heart of darkness.
Oh!
I will be redeemed.
That's annoying.
We must not hesitate.
Super annoying.
En Arudin Rashagal. Higher will
State thy bidding.
Ugh. I love how there was two Ultralisks and they didn't jump at the same time.
Shozak Maknul. In the service of Ire.
Coup. I lost one Stalker, which sucks, but hopefully I'll get more here in a minute.
My
Hopefully when I
allegiance
destroy
is
this and I join the
yours.
fight to get to the last shrine.
Cool.
Shozak Maknul.
Okay, one of my Stalkers didn't make it. Oh, I love that.
I am High Templar Karas. My force tracked the Queen of Blades to this world, yet we know not what she seeks.
It's a lot of zealots.
Kerrigan and I were both drawn here to uncover an ancient prophecy. With your aid, I pray we can discover it
Oh my
before
gosh, that's a lot of dudes.
It is an honor, Great One. Lead on.
The part that sucks here is all of his dudes are on the ground.
Weigh heavily. My elite
Let's get him out
I've
of
placed
here.
the Ultralisk in a void prison. Bring it down, Karas.
Oh.
My burdens weigh heavily.
Zeratul, can you destroy the airborne Zerg?
The eclipse.
I will erase the demon.
Cold is the void.
These Nidus worms must be destroyed, or the Zerg reinforcements will overwhelm us.
I am the heart of darkness.
Zeratul has destroyed their worms. Press on.
Okay.
My burdens weigh.
I think I have to have someone up above. Seriously? I don't think it'll let me just blink. Oh, it will just let me blink up here.
State that you require my skills.
I will be
We are one with the
Shozak Maknul.
There's one more hatchery hiding up here.
I will. The Queen of Blades seeks to pervert this world with that hatchery. I must destroy it.
Acquire my skills.
I will be redeemed.
Okay.
We are one with the shadows. Very well.
No, I hate misclicking.
Heart of darkness.
My burdens weigh heavily.
Cold.
Shozak Maknul. My allegiance is yours.
See, whenever there's two detectors, and you're trying to stealth through, technically at that point, you're actually trying to deal damage. You're trying to void prism the attacking units versus otherwise. Because at that point, that's the only part that's actually dangerous.
It is done. All of Kerrigan's hatcheries are destroyed.
Oh, apparently I can't.
There is yet hope.
Apparently that was a drop down. Flork.
We must not hesitate. My burdens weigh heavily.
I'm just sad that he didn't bring more troops. Or some carriers or something.
The final piece of the prophecy. It speaks of one who shall break the cycle of the gods.
Most ominous. But if the Queen of Blades seeks this prophecy, we must keep it from her.
The list is obscured. What?
You might peel away the prophecy's layers, Zeratul, but you cannot outrun the doom that awaits us all.
That's a lot of... Ooh, pair of Ultralisks. And his army is dead.
So many.
I will stand against the Queen of Blades while you escape with the fragments.
I will not abandon you.
The prophecy is more important than either of us. Reveal its secrets, Zeratul. The future rests on it.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
Hey, I have 6
brother.
stalkers again.
I must get to the Void Seeker before the Zerg overwhelm me and the prophecy is lost. En Arudin, Russia. Higher.
Your allies are in battle.
Glory to the Firstborn. My allegiance is yours.
And we're gone.
I cannot decipher the
Yeah, that one's just my
fragments
least
on
favorite
own,
mission, is that one.
Yet I know who might interpret them. The preservers of Zakul. If they cannot,
I'm gonna guess that my wife opened up all the blinds upstairs because the AC turned on and it hasn't turned off yet. If you keep the blinds closed, the AC runs hardly at all. If you leave them open so the cats can see, then it gets very, very hot upstairs, especially where it's like high 80s, low 90s. Cool. So if we look, so let's check out our crystals real quick. I've been staring at the anomaly spheres above the crystal. It's obviously an energy emitter, but it has such a strong containment that the crystal can slowly draw power from it via some method I don't understand. That gives me an idea. Using our own containment technology, I could modify our SCV manufacturing process to double capacity with no increased risk, I think. Breakthrough. The energy in this crystal is not kept in a vortex pattern. It was warping the energy around so fast that I couldn't detect it. In an odd coincidence, the warping slowed just enough for my sensors to pick it up. Not sure how or why. Every time I reach my wit's end with the sample, something happens by chance, and I get a breakthrough. Is it helping me? Clearly, I've been working too many hours. I'm going to lose some more credits on Lost Viking. And then Zerg. Recovered Zerg sample continues to evolve. Clearly has motor function despite the lack of anything like a neural cortex. It's giving off more heat than it could possibly be absorbing in that tank. I'm learning how some Zerg burrow so well. It's extremely sophisticated. They have billions of tiny muscles that vibrate at a low frequency, effectively loosening soil, crumbling rock, and snapping vegetation. They can swim through the ground. It's not quite as fast as running, but it's close. I can see a way to put this knowledge to good use. And so the options it gives me is, we're going to automate our refineries, because I don't mind dumping, you know, X amount of time in to produce my SCVs. That's not a problem. This one allows me to set up like any Vespian that I find anywhere on the map. I can take over them and then just leave them, and they'll run themselves dry, which is good because on missions where like I have limited resources and I need to move my command center around, being able to create an automated refinery and then set it up automatically, run all the resources out, and then pick up and move while the refinery's still pumping is super useful. Because typically you run out of resources before you run out of Vespene anyway. So that's a good one. I'm thinking Pedition turrets, just because they're a cheap and relatively easy way to deal with a large swarming enemy. And it tends to be relatively helpful on a lot of missions. The Pedition turrets, they're a very cheap base defense, which are very effective against large armies. So as long as they don't have anything with a higher range, as long as it's mainly Zerglings and Banelings, you can clear it pretty well. Alright, let's see if there's anything else here. Okay, nothing there. Let's go to the bridge. Let's see what Horner has to say.
How long was I down in the lab, Matt?
You've been gone for hours, sir. You've been in the lab all that time?
I used the Eon crystal Zeratul gave me. I'd swear it only lasted a few minutes. So vivid. Zeratul's been searching for a Xel'Naga prophecy about the end of the universe. There's more. I just haven't got to it yet.
How did you become such good buddies with those freaky Protoss?
Protoss.
All I hear is they kill Terrans like you and me on sight.
Some of them would. But some
My nose
others
is so
would
dry.
fight to the death protecting people like us. I helped them defend their homeworld from the Zerg during the First War. When Kerrigan came back leading the swarm, I helped him out again. They're real big on loyalty.
Damn, Jimmy. Almost sounds like you respect them.
I wouldn't expect you to understand, Tychus.
Good to see you, brother. I've been... Wait. I can see it in your eyes. You've seen into the spirit world. The Protoss. He gave you a crystal. And now you've been seeing what he's seen.
That ain't nothing to do with you. Stay out of my head, Tosh.
Have it your way. But you want to trade careful when you go looking into the beyond. If you need me, you know where I'll be.
I just wish he wasn't such a dick to Tosh about it. He's a relatively useful individual, you know?
We have a very very special guest today, Crown Prince Valerian. Thank you so much for joining us, Highness.
Thank you, Kate. It's wonderful to be here.
Let me get right to the question on everyone's mind. Is there anyone special in your life right now?
Truth be told, Kate, I've had a crush on you for many years.
Oh, stop.
But in all seriousness, with the Zerg invasion, there's little time for such things. I've been studying military tactics under General Warfield, and whatever spare time I have is devoted to statecraft. It's my goal to be the best emperor our people could ask for. When the time comes, of course.
Wonderful. Now I've got 2 of them to worry about.
To be fair, he ain't a bad kid, so. Round 2. Fight.
I gathered allies, and we made our way to the Forbidden Archive world of Zakul. There, a triumvirate of mystic preservers awaited us, and in the shadows, something else was watching and waiting.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Zeratul, old buddy, you got your mysterious prophecy. Now let's see what your preserver's made of it.
It's just interesting because he just like stares into the crystal.
My quest to decipher the prophecy took me to the Forbidden Archive world of Zakul.
I love how Zeratul just doesn't care.
3 immortal preservers guarded ancient knowledge. Only they could transcribe the prophetic fragments. I needed to seek them out quickly. It is strangely silent here, yet these structures are intact. With power, they would be functional.
I love how the little like rings have just kind of like a little squeeze it out, squeeze it out, squeeze it out kind of function or action. It's like, oh. See, I had no idea that Kate and Valerian had like a fling going on, or that because you could tell she was like overly infatuated with him the second he got on.
The mighty spirits of the preservers are imprisoned close by. We must find them.
I hate that I don't have Chrono. I definitely want to maximize my harvesting here.
There are many abandoned structures in this place that we can make use of. They merely need their power restored by the construction of a few well-placed pylons.
Can I sneak one out and do that now, or... Oh.
The preservers you seek serve a higher power now, Dark One.
Teehee.
Higher power? What could have corrupted these Protoss so? Truly, something foul has taken hold of this sacred place. A robotics facility. This structure may prove useful to us.
This is StarCraft 1 soundtrack playing right now.
Protoss and Zerg hybrid. Gods, an abomination. Who created this atrocity?
Mobius.
Command me. Na Adan Atum.
Stop, Valerian. You're making me blush.
Just
Let's get a bunch of zealots ready
upgrade complete.
so that when he attacks, we'll have the best possible defenses ready. Have 3 or 4 zealots and then 2 cannons on each way. Oh, let's get the immortal back to base.
I return
Yeah,
to
they're
serve.
expensive.
My thanks, mighty one.
Is it?
Yeah, 2 cannons, an immortal, and 4 zealots. He's gonna get wrecked. Oh, and we have +1 on our attack.
We shall serve.
20 damage, bonus versus structures. Okay. Immortals do really good work against those guys. Ooh, 1 extra.
The hybrid is draining the preservers to survive. I must free them before it is too late.
Alright, let's go get this one so we can get some Dark Templars.
A dark shrine. Once power is restored, it could be of great value to us.
Sweet. We're like, hi! Swing in from behind. The only thing I don't have is the ability to warp in dudes, though. That's the one thing I don't have that I wish I had.
Zeratul, truly fate has sent you here. Join me, brothers, and we
Should
shall
I get 2
cleanse
DTs from
this
that?
place of evil.
Oh, yeah.
Command us.
Oh, get out of there.
Clever.
No, I'm gonna lose the DT.
I will. What would you ask of us?
Except for you, stay back. Oh, I got him. What a jerk. What a dinglebat.
Forever.
Yeah, as soon as I get another DT, I'm gonna get myself a. Holy cow, they are really coming at me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Archons. Okay, I'm going for a DT, or I'm gonna go for an Archon as soon as I can. Yeah, I hate that. 125, 125. That's so expensive.
From the shadows I come. The darkness.
There we go. Let's get us an Archon. He's a biological, if I remember right, so Archons shred him. He's a biological armored, isn't he? Biological massive, yeah, so... There we go. Biological. Bonus damage versus biological. I like it. So as soon as his shields are gone, the Archon just shreds him. Oh yeah. Yeah. As soon as the Archon gets his chance, he just rips him into pieces. I just hate it because I'd much rather be spending my resources in a better fashion here. Like, this one gives me the High Templars, and so High Templars into Archons would be the best option. Okay, and then we're just missing that. Okay, so let's head this way. Hey, nerds. Get ripped. Oh, I keep misclicking. It's making me angry. Okay, I'm taking way too much damage in that fight. Good grief.
Base is under attack.
I needed some stalkers. I needed 3 or 4 stalkers when I attacked that base, and I didn't have them. And I attacked from a weird angle. I should have come up from the top instead of down through here. I should have come from here. The good units I had that would have done a lot of damage were relatively useless in that fight. Get me 3 stalkers. Okay, you 3 take out the cannon. Okay, cannon's gone. Move up. Okay, you 3 take out that guy. Okay, you guys come get him.
You require my skills.
There we go.
For the reckoning.
You get back. Oh, nope. We're in combat. Go get him, boys.
Very wise.
At least he doesn't lift them in the air and destroy them. He just lifts them in the air so they can't fight.
Base is under attack.
We are one with
We embrace the glory of battle. We embrace the glory of battle.
Wait, what?
My light for hire.
Oh, apparently they were close enough. Okay, there we go.
My light for hire.
very well.
Oh.
I am the heart of state.
Get him, boys.
This Templar archive lies abandoned.
Cold is the vote.
Our liberation is at hand. Ready yourself, noble.
1 High Templar, huh?
We confront a terrible evil this day.
Let's go take the bridge. If we can take the bridge, then I don't have to worry about which way he's coming. Ow. What a jerk move with that Sonic Storm. Notice he's getting bigger. Ha, no energy. I sucked all of his energy out with a feedback. Yeah, notice how he's getting really, really strong.
Let our enemy know our fury.
screw you. Give me another Archon.
Acquire my skills. State thy bidding.
I return to the merging is complete. The enemy closes.
Fall back.
To victory. I return to serve.
Yeah, at least get us a couple more cannons to help you.
Is unending.
We
Get over here, punk. Yeah. Hit him with one feedback. That's all it takes, and it's like, and he's gone.
We shall stand against the darkness.
Sweet.
My life for iron.
Some secrets must remain hidden.
All right.
Our minds are
So what'll happen is I'll feedback him, and then I'll march the bridge. I'll take the bridge. No energy for you. No free kills using energy for him.
My life for iron.
Charge.
Intriguing.
My life for iron.
Yeah, these guys hit like trucks.
I serve.
The merging.
Oblivion comes.
No energy.
Shall stand.
The spirits of the preservers are entombed within. We must break them open immediately.
Olak Natal. In unity, there is strength. We are unanimous.
It's funny because like it disconnects him and then he tries to reconnect and then he can't.
My charge.
And then he's gone.
We have seen prophetic fragments in your mind, Zerg. We will make of them what we can.
By the power of the Kala.
The cycle shall draw to its end. The Zelnaga who forged the stars will transcend their creation. Yet the fallen one shall remain, destined to cover the void in shadow. It begins with the great hunger. It ends in utter darkness.
Well, that's not good. Why, that's not good at all.
A great hungerer. Could it refer to the Zerg Overmind? It has a part to play in this prophecy.
We're going to Ire!
I must seek out the Overmind's final resting place. Our ancient homeworld of Ire.
So the weird thing from the original game was that like the Overmind could like teleport from world to world or like something like that. Or there was some genetic entity that would be there and its consciousness would jump from one planet to another. Like really, really weird like sci-fi stuff, you know, where it's like, I have no idea how that works. Alright. Always got to talk to Tosh.
You look spooked. You've been seeing what the Protoss has to show ya. The memories shine through you as clear as day.
I saw a hybrid. Something unnatural. It was trying to corrupt the Protoss preservers. Who would have sent it there? Who controls something like that?
The one that made them for sure. That was just the first of many. Dark harbingers, man. Soon they'll be beyond numbering. And the stars will weep at what comes after.
How could you know all this?
I don't. I just feel it be true.
Pretty dangerous notions there.
Level 800, Elite Tauren Chieftain is back with a new album, pulse-pounding rock that will shake the galaxy. Rock out with such hits as Rogues Do It From Behind, Terran Up the Night, Another Hydralisk Bites the Dust, Saturday Night's Alright for Nuking, Lucy in the Sky with Mutus, Every Rose Has Its Thor, Touring in Your Galaxy, no!
Oh no. It's ETC, man. He's in Heroes of the Storm. Let's see, Mercenaries, and that's it. Bridge.
Welcome back, sir. What did you discover from the crystal this time?
It's that obvious I used it, huh? Zeratul took the prophecy fragments he found to a temple, library, kind of both, I guess. But this weird Protoss-Zerg hybrid had taken over the place.
You mean some sort of infested Protoss?
No, this wasn't like infestation at all. It was like someone took the strengths of both races and twisted them together. I gotta tell you, if these things are real, we're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. It's a Zerg with overshields is what it is. That can cast Psionic Storm. Let's see here. We did Cantina. Let's do Armory.
What's up, cowboy? You know you're looking kind of rough lately. Rougher than usual, I mean.
I've, got a lot going on right now, Swan. You know how it is.
Yeah, sure. You know, you might want to try laying off the sauce and getting some shut-eye once in a while, huh?
Thanks, Mom. I'll get right on that.
Thanks, Mom. That's funny. Bridge, Cantina, that's it. Back to the library. Nope, the Zerg tank. The Zerg sample has developed an ocular organ. Will limbs be next? Ocular organ? I don't see it. I'm assuming ocular meaning either like an eye. There is a basic dichotomy to Zerg cell reproduction. Type A cells throw off seemingly random mutations. Type B cells hunt these mutations and destroy them. The survival of the fittest on a cellular level. Successful mutations thrive. I used a microscopic scraping from one of the samples to test an electrical discharge field I'd been tinkering with for some time. The results were gratifying. As an interesting side effect, the Zerg matter developed into a very dense but flexible material. This material can be used to reinforce the superstructure of those old Hercules-class cargo ships that Swan's always trying to find a use for. I wish there was time to pursue both the discharge field and the thing, but I doubt there will be. That's the whole, you gotta make one, you gotta choose one or the other. We don't have time for both. So we can either get the Hercules transport ship, or we can get the Predator. Loaded troops survive if Hercules is destroyed. This deploys loaded troops almost instantly. Massive transport unit built at starport. Versus the Predator, which is the anti-infantry specialist, periodically emit a powerful area shock attack built in the factory. The problem with the Predator is they're extremely gas hungry. And so the Hercules is really, really good for missions. The Predator, as far as like the end of the game, is kind of meh. Which is why I'm just kind of like meh. Where does that put our science at, though? Okay, so we're almost up to Raven or Science Vessel, and then we're almost up to that one there. Okay, because in theory, there's 2 more missions, I think. And if I do both at this point, I think it'll max out pretty much everything.
Our ruined homeworld of Ire. The Zerg infestation still covered much of our beloved world. The desiccated remains of the Overmind were still there, a grim reminder of battle battles lost and battles won.
I remember the Fall of Ire. Don't much like the idea of having to see it all again. Guess there's nothing for it.
Surprisingly green after the crap it went through.
At the very apex of its victory against us, the Zerg Overmind grew overconfident. Now, all that was left of the mighty Overmind was a twisted, withered husk. I needed to understand whatever memories lingered within the creature's rotting mass. Only by making contact with the gargantuan tendrils connected directly to its cortex could I learn its secrets.
He's poking the Zerg.
Yet its countless minions, which seemed to be feeding from its dead husk, would prove somewhat problematic.
Imagine what kind of mutations you'd get from eating the mother of all Zerg intelligence, right? What kind of genetics could you inherit from that?
I must find a way to establish a foothold and summon reinforcements to keep the Zerg at bay. Commands. Ah, this faithful observer has kept watch since the evacuation. Its abilities will certainly prove useful now. Sway.
Let's kill everything real quick.
I will erase the demons of the past. Some of these abandoned structures remain functional. We shall make use of them. This ancient beacon still thrums with power. I wonder... I've heard tales of the mighty Colossi sealed away beneath Ire. The beacon must have awoken these fearsome guardians. The Zerg perceive a threat to their dead master.
I think we're about due for some Archons, huh?
The Zerg will keep coming until we are dead. I must find the Overmind's cortex and discover what I can from it. You address me?
Wait, I thought I got an extra... I did. I was about to say... I thought I got an extra observer from this. Okay. Just get rid of that. There we go. Just get rid of that creep tumor so they don't get a free pass to us.
If we use our observers wisely, we can scout the area before putting ourselves at risk.
The Colossi or Colossus are very good. The sweeping attack means they can take out things like Zergling waves very efficiently. I hate how few starting with. Hang on. Options. Okay, we are on faster. Okay.
We must be prepared to defend our base. The Zerg are on the move.
Mm-hmm.
I will be redeemed.
Oof. Those frenzied attacks are annoying, aren't they? Such a weird... D. Let's throw that down there.
Upgrade complete.
I'm gonna try and build some walls around my base here, using the cannons to my advantage. Alrighty. Let's grab U3 and U3.
We stand as...
I mean, I can have him just sit there if I can block this off. Okay, that gives me 4 barracks, or 4 gateways.
The Zerg seek to overwhelm us. To arms, my brethren.
We stand as one. My meditation. We are the nations under attack. My light for hire. Justice be done. Antara Tassadam.
See, and it's a coordinated attack because they attack and then pull back. Advanced. Let's throw a robotics down. And let's throw a second robotics down. And then I'll throw down a pair of powers there.
We stand as
okay. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
These warp gates appear to be functional.
Oh yes.
Perhaps
Let's
there's
do
a
that.
chance.
Is over. Kassan.
I will erase
Whoop.
the demon.
I wish you could set observers. I wish there was a toggle to make them not be pulled in by the F-12. Yes. Warp gates across the board. Let's get 2 of you. I got warp gates. Warp gates. Warp gates. I'm so excited.
Adun Torida, Zeratul. We were trapped within the gate's energy matrix when it was deactivated. You have
I love how the creep climbs up the buildings. That's pretty cool.
We are unanimous.
My bird.
I'm streaming. What's up, man? I'm probably not going to stream super long today.
The Zerg seek to
And then I'll,
overwhelm our base.
And then I'll come upstairs. Okay. Me too.
You address me.
I return to serve.
I will be redeemed.
I return.
Our pylon is under attack.
Okay.
Mineral field depleted.
I'm gonna lose a immortal.
Forever.
I will erase the
Upgrade complete.
You address me.
Assault de Templar. My charge.
I will be redeemed.
I return to serve.
We must not hesitate.
The merging is complete. There shall be a reckoning.
I will erase. I will be redeemed. We must not. I will be redeemed.
Dispersing.
You address me.
Alrighty, and you now have too many, so let's bring you guys up to start working here.
My burdens weigh. My allegiance is yours.
Assault de Templar. We shall stand against Assault de Templar.
Like me some Archons, baby.
The merging is complete.
This is StarCraft 1 soundtrack right now, it sounds like.
The Zerg are coming. Higher.
I am the voice of the
Mineral field depleted.
Expensive. And there's Banelings attacking.
I will erase the demons of the past. Shozak Maknul.
Don't know what the deal was there.
My burdens weigh heavily.
I will be redeemed.
All right.
You address me?
I don't remember if doing these increases the difficulty. The more of these you complete, the
first over
higher the difficulty goes.
I sense pain, surprise, death. We must not hesitate.
Mineral field depleted.
Man, Archons just shred Ultralisks. It's really quite sad for the Ultras.
Our duty is unending.
Between the Ultras and the Guardian, or between the Archons and the Guardians, like, there's just no hope, you know?
Shozakma, the second Overmind tendril. I sense death and joy. I will erase the demons of the past. We embrace the glory of battle. In the service of ire. We must not hesitate. Our base falls under a shadow. The Zerg will attack soon.
Okay, give me 2 of those. Give me 1 of you. Wait, what? A Brutalisk? Or a Broodlord?
You address me? I will be redeemed.
We are one with the shadows.
That's bad.
Base is under attack.
Remove scene. I serve for now.
You address me?
Not my favorite kind of fight.
I am here in the shadows.
Honor commands. I will be redeemed. Sukdash Salak. We must not hesitate. En Arudin Rashagal. You address me?
I should have a big enough army at this point to just push through.
You require my skills. Remove
I feel your presence. Shozak Maknul. Sukdash Salak.
Let's get that done.
Mineral field depleted.
We must not.
Mineral field depleted.
The third Overmind tendril. I sense satisfaction in a plan set in motion long ago.
I lost all of my stalkers. Apparently a crap ton of anti-air showed up and wrecked them. Yeah, get the crap off my... I just lost my entire army.
The Zerg are massing near our base. Press me. Honor commands.
Cold is
Yuck.
Fourth Overmind tendril.
Just a random air army showed up and just took out my entire force. I had 5 or 6 stalkers, and all of them fell immediately.
Cortex to understand.
Yuck. I just gunned it through to be done. At that point, you know, it's like, I just have to get to the objective and I'm done.
I speak to you from the beyond. Tassadar. But you died, slaying this cursed Overmind. I have never tasted death, Zeratul, nor shall I. But that is a tale for another time. I have come to tell you of this creature's courage. Courage? It was an abomination. Not always. The Zerg were altered. A single overriding purpose was forced upon them. The destruction of our people. The Overmind was formed with thought and reason, but not free will. It screamed and raged within the prison of its own mind. Who did this? Why? I know not. But the Overmind found a way to resist its all-consuming directive. It created a chance, a hope of salvation. The Queen of Blades. Madness. Only she can free the Zerg from slavery, and in so doing, save all that is from the flame. I do not understand, brother. Forget what you know, Zeratul. The Overmind saw a vision. The end of all things. And now, you must see it too.
A planet with so much on it that you can see rings.
This vision. I cannot bear it. Stop.
And the vision is the next mission. Units lost, all of them. Pretty much. For some reason, they kept swinging with air units. Like crap, like my special unit of the game is an anti-ground, and then they kept attacking with air.
You look haunted. You've been seen into the spirit world, and you learned something you don't like. It's Kerrigan.
Seems the Overmind made Kerrigan to free the Zerg from something. It put him on a collision course with the Protoss. It's all gone wrong. Everything's twisted. And there's something out there that's set to destroy us all.
Zerg. Protoss. He's a strong recess. How terrible. How powerful is something that plays with their fates?
It's true.
Nuke Noodles. Call down the flavor.
Oh gosh. That's awesome.
You know, I've been watching the logs. Those damn Protoss are still way ahead of us. I can't believe some of the stunts they can pull off.
Tell me about it. They've learned some new tricks since the last time we fought.
I mean, come on. Since when could they warp in guys just anywhere? I thought they needed some kind of gateway at least.
Not just anywhere. They need a pylon or another power source close by. Still, they've been working to improve their tech just like us.
It's true.
Damn, Matt. I don't even know what to make of this last vision from the crystal. Zeratul was looking for more clues about the end of the universe. But this time, He was on Ire.
Ire? What was he looking for?
He was trying to find out why the Overmind made the Queen of Blades in the first place.
She's the one that's gonna destroy the universe?
No. That's just it. I think she's the only one that can save it.
Which is a big deal. Already did Cantina. Let's go back to the lab. Okay, I may be exceeding the boundaries of good science, but I am now sure this crystal has some sort of, it's not sentience at least, direction. I put a broken nano fabricator in the tank last night, and today it's fixed. And it can accomplish things it shouldn't. If I can reverse engineer this fabricator, I can do amazing things with our automated repair or even near instant manufacturing of advanced AI weaponry. Possibilities are limitless. On the less upbeat of things, the level of energy stored in the crystal matrix has not increased at all, despite the fact that the crystal continues to grow, so it must be emitting that energy somehow, somewhere. It's a signal. It's projecting our location into space. So that's this one then? Oh, this one. So the Ravens... I actually don't like the Ravens. I love the Science Vessel. Anything, because like, if I do the auto regen biosteel plus the bonus life, like if you look at my stuff, it's very passive, right? Very passive, very defense based. And because of that, it's like, if I can have, you know, the vanadium plating where my plating gives my guys bonus health, and then they auto repair themselves, and I can repair them with Science Vessels, it means a mech army is very feasible. And mech armies are sick.
Now, friend Raynor, you must see the Overmind's vision of the future. The end of my people, and of all things. This is our fate, should Kerrigan die.
I don't think I want to see any vision of the Overminds. But if Kerrigan's involved, I need to know.
Yeah, you do.
On a distant, shadowed world, the Protoss will make their final stand. Their heroes will gather. Their forces will be marshaled, and they will die bravely. But still, they will die. And my Zerg will be slaves to the hybrid. All will bow before the power of the Fallen One.
Protoss brethren, heed me. The last twilight has fallen. The galaxy burns around us. The Terrans have been consumed. We are all that stands against the Shadow. But if we are to meet our end this day, then we will do so as one. Antaro Tassadar!
Okay. So first off,
I will erase
kill
the
2000.
Shozak Maknul.
Great One, the vault is prepared. Guard us while we preserve our knowledge for those that may follow. They must not make the mistakes we did.
timing is impeccable, Admiral.
I hate this part.
When the enemy takes to the air, we will need your support.
You add things like vision units, and all of a sudden it's like, you can't tell what's going on.
The Zerg performed their function as I planned. My hybrid are proof of this. Now, the last of the Protoss will fulfill their function in death.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Base is under attack.
This is your...
Okay.
The Zerg are swarming at our flanks. We have to react quickly or our perimeter defenses will fall.
Fulfill my calling.
It is destined. Our cannon shall sing.
Let's not have an Omegalisk come
Come
down on our base. Let's not do that. Okay. So I need to survive for 23 minutes. I need my upgrades.
I am here in the shadows.
The secret is the Void Ray. If you can get enough Void Rays, you are almost unkillable. So if I just get a crap ton of Void Rays and then just upgrade my dudes.
We are one with it.
You address me?
State thy bidding.
Caladoro. We march to victory.
Strangely enough that I start with all of this, but I don't start off with these buildings.
The merging is complete.
Perfect. The second this thingy finishes, I'll pull everyone up. And the second these minerals run out. So these minerals will run out, I'll pull everyone back to here to harvest.
All shall be remade in my name. Behold, my greatest creation.
I am here in the shadows.
Base is under attack.
En Harudin, Rasha.
That's not what I meant to do. My army is getting absolutely destroyed. I might need to restart this mission because I prioritized the wrong units. Crap.
I return to serve.
I'm detecting a large amount of Zerg activity in their hive clusters. Prepare for an assault.
Base upgrade complete.
You address me?
Complacency.
My burdens weigh heavily.
I feel your presence. I return to serve. As you say.
Yeah, I messed this up bad. I swear they redid the campaign because this is way harder than it was last time. Like, I didn't have to try, and I did just fine before. Okay, we're restarting. Hang on. Restart. End game. Restart mission. Hard. Okay. I didn't prioritize a couple things that I should have, which was the problem. I should have built like 8 gateways immediately, and we'll just skip ahead. Okay. All right. So what you do here is you go. We need that there. We need that there. We need him here, and then we need gateway, 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 like that. And then here we need weapons, weapons. Okay. We need you two to be like that.
Great one, the vault is prepared. Guard us while we preserve our knowledge for those that may follow.
And then as soon as I get enough, I need to throw down a nexus here. The gateways was the problem. I had, at any given point, I had a couple thousand, like I had 1,000 or 2 resources, and I had no units and no gateways. I was building like 2 units at a time, and that was it. And that was the problem.
I have rallied the last of our great fleet. Your timing is impeccable, Admiral Urun. When the enemy takes to the air, we will need your support.
The Zerg performed their function as I planned. My hybrid are proof of this. Now, the last of the Protoss will fulfill their function in death. I serve.
Okay, this needs to finish so that I can get these guys harvesting here. Okay, get harvesting. Yeah, get those air out of here. I need my cannons. Okay.
Upgrade complete.
Okay. If I'm dropping 4 Archons at a time.
Swarming at our flanks. We have to react quickly or our perimeter defenses will fall.
Okay. 10, 6. I tabbed out. I tabbed out. I tabbed out of my game. It was bad. Luckily, 5 Archons will just absolutely destroy this army. Yeah. Okay. Just fine.
Shozak Maknul.
Okay.
Ire will be restored.
Okay, much better. Much, much, much better. I'm noticing the air attacks are much stronger now, just across the whole campaign. The air is way more annoying than it used to be.
I will be ready.
Yeah. Archons are a phenomenal way to keep myself defended early on. We're gonna get a host of... Oh dear, I forgot to keep upgrading. Crap.
All shall be remade in my name. Behold, my
that.
greatest creation.
Yeah, and this was where I lost, was straight up I lost to this army.
My burdens weigh
Through the storm.
Ooh, my sound is peaking.
La Farosh. Complacency threatens. Shozak Maknul.
Whoops, and I didn't have my DTs on that fight either.
Detecting a large amount of Zerg activity in their hive clusters. Prepare for an assault.
Yeah, I just want max.
Under attack.
We
Yeah, just get some zealots there to slow it down.
burdens weigh heavy.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Okay, you guys are done. Head over here.
Our pylon is under attack.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Mineral field
Finish that one. You're working on that one. Good.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Your probes are under attack. Our pylon is under attack. Base is
From
under
the
attack.
shadows I come.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Yeah, I'm getting some weird
Is under attack. Base is under attack.
Okay, seriously, I keep misclicking.
Our void rays are ready to do their part. Disengage prism inhibitors and concentrate all batteries on the hybrid.
Okay.
Well met, great Mohandar. For ire.
Okay. Advance. Starport.
Mineral field depleted. Our pylon is under attack.
Glory to the firstborn.
The void rays are the way to do this. If I can get if I can get this mined out, I don't care about the Vespene as much. Get the minerals. Actually, I do care about the Vespene. Just kidding. Besides, they're basically done here.
You address me?
Mineral field depleted.
Prismatic core online.
I should have done that at the beginning too, and I didn't. Should have done that while it was easy.
Mineral field depleted.
At this point, it's crank out as many zealots and as many void rays as possible, and that's all I need to win.
My burdens weigh heavily.
My life for ire.
Yeah, fine. You guys do you. 15, 15. Okay, you guys are done there.
Prismatic core online. Paradakural.
Your probes are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
I will erase
My life for ire.
Shozak Maknul.
Okay. I need Vespine.
Our pylon is under attack.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Oh, and I got attacked by an air wave at the same time. Yep, you guys go until you run out of Vespine.
My burden shall
are under attack.
Trying to get our zealots as powerful as possible.
Upgrade complete.
En Arudin.
Trying to get as powerful of an army as possible here. What the heck? It said I had an extra there, and now I don't have enough.
Every hand is turned against you. Even the ground beneath your feet carries the seeds of your destruction.
Yeah.
You address me? Higher will be.
Okay, we got 10 minutes left till.
We embrace the glory of battle.
This is the hour of truth, noble Templar. Let the enemy know the wrath of Aya's champions.
Oh, baby.
Executor Selendis, unleash the full power of your forces.
The carriers are here. Look at all my zealots.
Intaro Testar, Zeratul.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
The Void Rays are incredibly hard to take down. In mass, Void Rays are almost unkillable because they're so powerful. Together, their combined power is absurd. Especially when they start focusing down targets, it's just like, nope, they're all dead. The hard part on this one is to try to die at the correct time.
Is under attack.
Well, this was good while it lasted. That's gone. Let's just let it die.
I will erase the demons of the past.
Okay.
We embrace the glory of battle. You address me?
Yeah, my sound is all wacky in the game right now. I don't know why.
You address me?
As soon as this outer area gets destroyed, though, I will back up and bunker down. As soon as the vault finishes, I can back up, and then I just have 2 doors I have to babysit, and that's it. And that's a lot of Void Rays.
Our pylon is under attack.
Like, look how fast they shred everything, the Void Rays. Yeah.
Satisfactory.
I have a lot of zealots too, which is good because as you upgrade them, they get really powerful.
Our pylon is under attack.
I love it. You pick up the 2 most dangerous units they have because they're the spellcasters, and you're just like, man, I don't care.
Is upon us.
And as I lose ground forces, as I lose zealots, I just replace them in Void Rays. And it's gross.
tarry too long.
Zak Naku Afan.
Let us proceed. Complete. We are ready.
Upgrade complete.
Well, I have way too much.
As I was your beginning, so shall I be your end.
Okay, I need to save up my Vespene.
The final hour is upon us.
Paradakural.
Okay, we need 400 there. 400, that's probably the primary one, is the shield upgrade. If we can get the shield upgrade across all of our forces, that'll have the best benefit. Come back. Come back, boys. Don't be chasing them out there. It's not smart.
Our pylon is under attack.
Paradakural.
We embrace.
Our pylon is under attack.
Alrighty, let's get that one done.
Embrace the glory of battle. The final hour is upon us. We embrace the glory of battle. We embrace.
Our pylon is under attack. Base is under attack.
Satisfactory. As
What the heck? Where'd you come from?
the hour is up.
Fall back. I hate that. You get to this point in the combat and it's like half your army's over here, half your army's over there, and none of them are in a good spot.
Our pylon is under attack.
My life for iron.
Wait, did I already lose Zeratul?
We tarry too long.
Apparently Zeratul already died.
Your allies' base. Our pylon is under attack. Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Complacency threatens. My life for iron. Unworthy. The final hour.
Our pylon is under attack.
We embrace the glory of battle. My life for iron.
As soon as we get the archive to drop, we can retreat back here, and then it's much easier to defend at that point. The main problem is just where they start attacking from multiple directions. So you're like looking this way, then you're looking that way, then you're looking this way, and it's like, whew.
The final. My life for iron.
Oh, I'm officially to the point where I don't have enough pylons.
Paradakural.
Our suffering must end.
30 seconds till that's gone, and then I can retreat.
My meditation is over. You have no place to hide and nowhere to run.
I love how at this point it's just the Dark Voice. We don't know who he is.
Prismatic.
Our pylon is under attack.
The final hour.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Base is under attack. Upgrade complete.
Get out of here. I hate how the broodlings don't count as kills.
The final hour is upon us. Our suffering must
Upgrade complete.
Alrighty. Oh, there's one more upgrade I'm missing.
We tarry too long. My life for iron.
I just gotta save up enough to get air armor level 3. Yeah, they redid this where it's like, it's way nastier. The first time I played it on this difficulty, this was not that hard. Oh gosh.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Complacency threatens with
Paradakura.
Let's upgrade that. And now at this point, literally, it's just let's get as many Void Rays as we can. The more Void Rays we have, the less likely we are to lose. Whoops. No, not right there. I want you here. Funny part is I'm still waiting for, like, at least Artanis with the mothership to show up. We haven't even seen him yet.
My meditation is Orin Shisal.
I have one upgrade left till I'm maxed out. And at this point, I'm just waiting on Vespene, and as soon as I get it, I get me more Void Rays. And I'll just mass produce Void Rays until the end of time. It'll be great. I'm trying to move forward a little bit here. There we go.
Our pylon is under attack.
the final hour is upon us.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Our pylon is under attack.
Prismatic core online.
Our pylon is under attack.
The final hour.
Our pylon is under attack.
The enemy closes.
That's a lot of lings that just randomly poured in.
Our pylon is under attack.
This is Hierarch Artanis, commanding the Shield of Ire. Our matrix fields are within
Okay.
range. Engaging mass recall. My brethren, hear me, for there is little time left. All that remains of our race, our civilization, are those that
grief.
stand beside you now.
Okay, random... Okay, this is the part that pisses me off about this game. What the heck do I have three dudes out here by themselves?
Burn a memory so bright, we will be remembered forever. Entaro Tassadar!
Oh, something happened.
There was one among you who could have jeopardized my great plan. But in your recklessness, you mistook her for the true threat.
Your probes are under attack.
We shall prevail.
I just... During that cutscene, I was getting attacked.
Under attack.
Good grief. Now it's just defend until the last Protoss falls. So at this point, I can just, like...
Our path is clear. Dawn will come.
The funny part is if you fly right over here on this corner with your, all your air, they can't kill you. Because they can only send 2 or 3 air units at you at a time, and you have this many Void Rays. So you don't care.
Shall prevail.
Well, I'm gonna just let my base fall, because at this point I just have to lose.
Our pylon is under attack.
So we'll let the incredibly overpowered hybrid Reavers go nuts on the army.
Harak and Vayash.
I have to wait till my entire base gets destroyed too, so if I just send everyone down here and just kill the Omegalisks, then these 3 Reavers can just go to town on my base. And that one Zergling with 18 kills, yeah, that Zergling has done well with his life, I'll tell you that right now. The one achievement is to like play this on brutal or hard or something and survive until it's like 5 or until you've slain like 4,000 or 5,000. which is doable. It's the whole Void Ray thing. You get to the point where you just have a crap ton of Void Rays.
Our pylon is under attack.
Yeah, if you have a crap ton of Void Rays, it's almost impossible to get destroyed. Because the Void Rays are just so powerful. The cost efficiency of their damage is just absurd. Because the only things that can attack them are armored. Armored air, if you put them in the right spot. Like, what I did is I basically flew either right here or right over here. And then the only thing that can come to you are air units, and you just snipe them.
Your efforts are futile. My harbingers will usher in a new age.
Don't know what the point of a new age is if you have nothing left.
Phase crystals charged.
I swear that's not right. With 3 upgrades, their damage is 5.
Our suffering must end.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Strength in unity.
And I'll just let them do this slowly. If I send all of my units together over here, it'll be harder for me to lose.
Victory against all odds.
Okay, you guys fly over there.
You understand, little.
You guys fly over there. You guys stay here. You fly over there. There we go.
This vessel shall embrace.
Strength in unity. March boldly without fear.
I like units that can
Phase crystals charged. Kas Arashad.
This is the exhibit.
Engaging the enemy.
Alrighty.
There's just too many of them.
Strength in unity.
We face the enemy.
We have met.
There we go.
I return to the void.
Shall be done. We face the enemy.
Whoops, I brought my units too close together and now they're gonna win. Sorry.
Victory awaits.
Phase.
Kerrigan. How could we have known?
This is the exhibit. Without.
Channel the light of.
Yeah, I swear they changed the Void Rays so they don't do nearly as much damage anymore.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Victory.
Your warriors
Really?
have engaged the enemy.
Forgive me, great Tassadar.
There we go.
I wasn't strong enough.
Ha! Joke's on you. The archive survived.
As I was your beginning, so shall I be your end.
It's pretty messed up though that they're just like,
Light is expended. It is finished.
you know, after you learn what he actually looks like, he's not nearly as scary looking. Just the glowing eyes isn't enough anymore. When you realize that his chin is about this wide and his head's about this wide, you're like, nah. Cool. Glorious end. What are we at, 2 hours? So the problem is my wife is home. If my wife wasn't home, I would stream for another like 2 hours.
Friend Raynor, you now bear witness to the truth. There is a malevolent presence within the void that seeks to destroy everything we hold dear. Could this fallen one be Azel Naga? After so long, could the gods themselves seek our destruction? And Kerrigan, I can hardly believe the wretched Queen of Blades will prevent the destruction of all that we know. Raynor, you may soon hold Kerrigan's fate in your hands. I know only that she must live. Be wary, old friend. The hounds of the void are on the hunt.
Dun dun dun. Well, that's fun. I just love it because it gives me so much resource for doing it.
Damn, brother. You look like you could use a drink.
I saw the last vision Zeratul put into the crystal. It was a look into the future. A final battle against the hybrid. Armageddon. Somehow, Kerrigan's the key to preventing it.
Who knows how the wheel turns? Cycles upon cycles. This much I know. Those that see the future best take heed. It's both a gift and a curse.
But is it cast in stone? That's what I need to know.
Who knows? I've heard you say we are who we choose to be. If that be true, the future cannot be fixed.
Hankering for some down-home cooking out there in the space lanes? Come on down to Bubba's Gas and Grub. We got Twofer Tuesdays, featuring barbecue Muta wings. Also free plasma charge with each fill up. Bubba's Gas and Grub. Your space trucker home away from home.
Oh dear. Alright. Okay, mercenaries, you've been lit up for forever. Let me look at what you got here. Okay, siege tanks, got it. Zerg tank. The Zerg example has developed a large neural cortex. I've noticed it's reacting to external stimuli, but in a very disturbing way. When it detects my presence, it stops moving. Is it trying to play dead? Can it react at that level? I noticed earlier that Zerg alpha amino acids have unique R groups. I've run a full regime on on some. Results are stunning. Zerg aminos are able to combine dead cell matters with normal proteins to biosynthesize new cells. They don't suffer generational cell degradation. Simply put, a Zerg will never die of old age. They can constantly renew themselves, albeit with radically changing cell structure. We could never harness this for biological use with Terrans. The results would be foregone and horrifying. But I wonder if I could alloy Zerg tissue with some of our metals to make buildings that heal. The renewal process also throws off immense energy as a byproduct. Something there I should see about harnessing this energy, i.e. the ghosts. So our choices are: specialists start with 100 energy and gain 100 max energy, or vehicles self-heal. Notice this side is completely full, and I'm going to be buying the side disruptor for this playthrough most likely anyway. I'm probably going to take out the space thingy, so I'll have to be fighting the swarms of small units, which at that point it's like Perdition turrets plus side disruptors plus super ultra mega siege tanks are pretty awesome. Okay, that's everything here. Let's go to Armory.
Oh, what the hell, cowboy? You look like crap. You been thinking about that girl again?
Kinda. I just got some bad news about what might happen if we can't save her.
No use worrying about what might happen, if you ask me. You want me to help, you just let me know.
Good man. Good man, Swan. Knew we could count on you. Yeah, I definitely want those siege tank upgrades. Ooh. Twice as fast repairing, more suppression systems. I definitely need that orbital one before we get too far into the missions, though.
You look shaken, sir. What's wrong?
Zeratul called it a vision of the future. It was the end times, Matt. Armageddon. More Protoss than we ever knew existed. But there still weren't enough to stop the hybrid.
But what about Kerrigan? Wasn't she supposed to stop them?
In this timeline, she was dead. Killed by us. That's what Zeratul's been trying to tell us all along. She has to live, or we're all doomed.
Gotta love that. Alright. Let's see what our next mission is. I think at that point we're done with everything. See, the funny thing is, this is the second level, or the first level from the split, and I can choose to be... I can choose to play that one, and I'll have siege tanks and ghosts.
Figured out who's been paying.
The decrypted adjutant contains records proving Mengsk ordered the massacre on Tarsonis. Now we just need to broadcast those records. Mirahan gave us a tip that might help.
Let's see here.
The Dominion is unveiling a new war machine called the Odin on Korhal.
Sure, let's do that one. This is a good one.
Team's in position. We're ready to steal the Odin. Are you absolutely sure about this, sir?
Yep. Tychus is definitely our best man for this kind of job. He does get a little excited in combat. We're gonna need to keep up with him once the fighting starts.
If he can actually commandeer the Odin, it's vital that we take out all the Dominion bases in the area. Hopefully we can block all transmissions long enough for him to do that. We can't risk word of this getting back to Korhal.
How much do we know about this Odin?
It's an experimental super heavy siege walker designed for prolonged frontline combat. Very powerful.
Great. Even Tychus can't wreck it then.
Here they go.
Go, go, go!
Wraiths can cloak, become invisible to most enemy units. Watch out for missile turrets and ravens.
You gonna give me orders? Will do. This ain't a stealth mission anymore, ladies. Bring it loud and fast. I'm on it. Looking forward to it. Affirmative. Sure.
Sir, you seem to have found something very interesting there. If you can bring me a sample in the lab, that would be great.
Oh, you ain't keeping me from that monster. Coming through.
Yes, let Tychus take the brunt of the attack.
Outstanding. Sure thing. Sure. Hot damn. I can't wait to get inside that thing and tear this place up.
Hold your position, Tychus. Let us get a support force up there to cover you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Damn it, Tychus. Stand down. Can you read me?
He's got it stuck on transmit, sir. He can't hear us at all. Defenses are coming online at the Dominion bases.
Wonderful. Get our base set up.
I might need to turn down the sound, or turn down the music just a hair.
He doesn't get too crazy. I hope I kid.
It's funny. Menu, options, sound, music. Let's turn that down just a hair.
What's going on? Ah! You scared me! This better be good. Armed and ready.
Yeah, let's do that one. And then we're gonna need this one once that's done.
SCV ready.
The automated Vespene is pretty sick.
Been waiting on you.
Add-on complete.
Sir, I'm picking up Dominion battle cruisers on an intercept course with the Odin.
Hey, Hotshot, you want these Wraith fighters now? They'll take down a battlecruiser easy. You can build more at a starport.
Targeting systems primed. Standing by. Attack formation.
Move on. SCV ready. 10-4.
See, the nice thing is the Vespene is just going to come pounding in, right? The interesting thing, though, is these give 5 a pop instead of 4.
So what's the plan now, Commander? Trash them bases, right?
Oh, good, I don't have to have the thingy to get these.
Jimmy?
Partner?
Partner?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? SCV ready. Well, if you ain't gonna tell me not to have a little fun, I'm gonna have a little fun. Oh, here I go.
My goal is to get Spectres.
By the numbers, boys. This better be good. SCV
I just need that first one to pop out and we'll be ready to go.
Our allies are being attacked.
Transmit coordinates.
Yeah, we need you guys close.
Gonna give me orders? SCV ready.
Explorer reporting. Receiving headquarters.
Oh yeah, regenerative biosteels, right.
SCV ready.
Go ahead, Command.
They're gonna repair themselves.
Transmit orders.
SCV ready.
I want Goliaths.
Our allies are being attacked.
I'm going.
We have you on visual.
Yeah, and I'm gonna end up with a crap ton of science vessels babysitting those.
Ah! You scared me!
Alright, I need the resources so I can fill that with war pigs and potentially get some siege breakers behind them as well.
Our allies are being
Okay, let's
attacked.
do that.
Greetings, Command.
Man, I need SCVs to fix some of this damage. Starting to feel a mite sluggish.
Does he always talk this much, sir?
Yeah, but once you get him in a fight, he never shuts up.
Well, now that's done with. I'm gonna take me a little break. Good thing I brought me some liquid refreshment.
See, this is where it's beautiful to have the science vessels because I can repair him for free and I don't have to babysit it, which is awesome.
Explorer reporting.
Perfect. And so I'm gonna do a relatively mech-based army here to babysit him.
Now that hit the spot.
Oh yeah.
Nothing like knocking back a cold one on top of your enemy's smoking corpses.
There we go. As soon as this gets me siege breakers.
Fueled up, ready to go. Lay it on. Need something blown up. Got no patience. SCV ready. I can't wait no longer. Here it comes. Go ahead. SCV ready.
Advanced factory.
Our allies are
Whoops.
being attacked.
Mr. Odin there went on off by himself and I didn't see it.
SCV ready.
Yeah, I want some Spartan company to help.
Attack formation.
We have you on visual. Receiving headquarters. Transmit orders.
Better send some body bags.
Bad news. We
Transmit order.
Okay. Flashy red button. Boom, baby. Damn. Now that is hot.
Yeah, let's not lose the Spartan Company.
This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me. You want some of this? Time to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
Okay, let's do that. And let's start kicking out the Spectres.
Our allies are being attacked.
Build me an engineering base so I can get them upgraded. Touch that. Okay.
I have no idea what that is. Can you bring me a sample in the lab?
I don't
Maybe
even know what
something
that
good will
is.
come of it.
Reckon you boys will need some time to catch up. Good old Tychus be right here taking it easy. Just wake me up when y'all ready. I reckon a small nuke ought to do it.
I reckon a small nuke ought to do it.
Base is under attack.
Going!
Enlighten me. I'm already there. The time has come.
Go ahead. Right.
Explorer reporting. Transmit orders.
Feed the rage.
I'm going for Spectres. Back here.
I'm tired of waiting.
Spectre number 1.
Come on, Jimmy. We got heads to break. Who wants some?
Add-on complete.
Bring it. The time has come.
Explorer.
Whoa, they're all over me.
Any chance of me getting a...
It's about to get heavy.
One step ahead. I have awakened. Bring it. Just stay out of my way. Mercy, I have awakened.
Boom, baby.
Ow. Yeah, get the tank that just nuked 2 of my ghosts.
Mercy is for the weak. Enlighten me. One step ahead.
This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me. I'm in a pickle.
I'm tired of waiting.
Upgrade complete.
Just stay out of my way.
Oh my gosh, I'm losing everything trying to do this.
Greetings, Command.
Alright. You want some of this? Something on your mind? Yeah, I'm going.
What's your call?
Huh? Alright, bring it on.
I have awakened. Come on already. Feed the rage.
Time to kick ass and chew bubblegum. Alright, bring it on. Yeah. What do you want? Dig it.
Enlighten me. The time has come. I sense their fear.
Alright, bring it on.
Take him out.
I have awakened. I have awakened.
How
about lending a hand?
I sense their fear. I'm already there. What's your call? 3 bases down. Maybe the convict has his uses after all.
You know, I think I'll take me another breather. You better get some backup ready for me, Jimmy.
No problemo.
SCV ready.
All right, bring it on.
In the rear with...
Well, I read you, sir. Born to be wild. Oh, is that it?
SCV ready. You reckon these Dominion boys will put up a fight this time? I ain't barely broke a sweat.
The problem is the frickin' Odin here.
I see your little guys running around down there, Jimmy. They look like ants.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready. Go ahead. In the rear with the gear. Will do.
I'm tired of waiting. We have you on visual.
I have so many of these to not be able to keep him repaired.
Something on your mind.
Upgrade complete.
Here we go. I'm hitting my stride now. SCV ready.
Our allies are being attacked. Mineral field depleted.
The doctor is in.
How about lending a hand? Boom, baby.
Where does it hurt?
What's your call?
Upgrade complete.
I can't wait to dig into that. Scientifically, I mean. I'm not going to eat it.
Come on already.
Rate the waiting orders.
Yeah, Goliaths are definitely the way to go on this mission.
Bring it. I'm tired of waiting.
Oh.
Our allies are being attacked.
Huh? Yeah. How about lending a hand?
Mineral field depleted.
Ah! You scared me!
Our allies are being attacked. Mineral field depleted.
Mercy is for...
This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me.
Beat the rage.
I'm in a pickle!
I sense their fear.
Yeah, now that I have a crap ton of
In the rear with the gear.
now that I have a crap ton of ghosts, this is way easier because my ghosts are very, very efficient at killing everything that we're fighting here.
They're all over me.
Now that I have enough of them.
Explorer reporting.
Mineral field depleted. Our allies are being attacked.
I'm already there. I sense their fear. The time.
Are we gonna fight the Loki?
What's your call? Just stay out of my... We have you on visual. Come on already. This is gonna get tricky. I'm detecting battle cruisers at the next base, and the Odin doesn't have strong anti-air capabilities.
Scramble more wraiths from the starport. If we have enough, we can handle those battle cruisers.
Now that was fun. Don't worry, old buddy. I'll give you some time to catch up. Well, I'll be. Those Dominion eggheads really thought of everything. Pardon me a moment. What's going on? I'm in deep.
Upgrade complete.
Sure thing.
Mercy, come on already.
Let's
Yeah, I don't care.
Go ahead. I'm going.
Goliath online.
What's going on? Ah! You scared me!
What's your call?
I hope you're reading this, Jimmy, because I'm heading for the last base now.
Feed the rage. Bring it in.
Our SCVs are under attack.
You want some of this?
Explorer reporting.
The Odin is in range. Fire the Yamato cannon.
Hey, now that ain't fair.
Under attack.
Mercy is for the weak.
See, and the specters are like, they're like, oh my gosh, there's specters, but they can't stop us.
Enlighten me.
Hello there. Now, how'd I miss this button with a skull on it?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Nuclear launch detected. Our SC.
Oh, baby. You're in for a world of pain. Ah!
Oh.
You scared me!
Apparently, it really wanted me to see that.
Base is under attack.
I just love the specters, man. If you can get enough specters, it's disgusting.
With the Odin secured, we can hit the UNN complex on Core Hall and make our broadcast.
Hey, can you hear me, Captain? Maybe next time you'll trust old Tychus with a little bit of mayhem.
That's about all I trust you with, Tychus.
This is true. Cool. In theory, the next mission is the Media Blitz, which I can do.
Well, you fought real good out there, Tychus. Your time in the freezer didn't dull your edge none.
Well, fear and violence always did bring out the best in me.
Have to admit, we always did make a good team.
Yeah. Well, that was until I went to prison and you went legit.
Right.
Lol.
Ever wonder why Minx don't just send him ghosts to kill ya? You've been a thorn in his side for a long time.
Assassinating me just turned me into a martyr. He'd never be rid of me then. He needs to kill my reputation first.
Very good. You think clearly despite your hate for him. Of course, his patience has got limits too. Tread careful, Mr. Reyna. Someone on this ship is already working for Minsk. I can feel it.
It's true.
This is Kate Lockwell reporting from UNN headquarters on Core Hall. Let's go to Donnie Vermillion on special assignment.
Kate, I'm very pleased to be talking to General Horace Warfield. General, I understand that Dominion forces will soon be showing off their newest weapon, the Odin War Machine.
That's correct, Donnie. We'll show the Odin on the streets of Core Hall itself, with full coverage from your fine network.
General, Kate Lockwell here. I've heard rumblings about some sort of logistics trouble with the Odin's debut.
Now, Kate...
It's true, Kate. The Odin was delayed in shipping, and we briefly lost communication with the production facility. But it arrived safely, so we can go ahead with the unveiling.
You heard it here first. The Dominion unveiling new weapons of destruction on the streets of Core Hall.
What is wrong with that woman? Tell her not to interrupt my interviews!
Your boy Horner is actually pulling this off. Gotta say, I'm mighty impressed.
So how does the Odin rate as a fighting machine?
Brother, it is the single greatest creation in the history of mankind. Striding around and dispensing righteous fury just about brought a tear to my eye. You just let me know when I can take it out for another spin.
You'll get your chance soon enough, old buddy. Don't you worry.
It's true. Gosh, look how big it is. The sample is trying to escape. I've detected several new acids in the nutrient solution. Over time, they will crack the tank. I wonder if Commander Raynor can post some Marines down here. No, he'll want to destroy it. I haven't learned everything I can from this thing yet. Breakthrough. I dosed some tissue with concentrated sigma radiation, and it slowed the growth and movement severely. It would take a lot to work to safely deploy that much radiation on the battlefield, but it might be worth it. Another breakthrough. And this one scares me. I mapped my way through the DNA of some brain tissue. Peering back thousands of years, and I've isolated the strain for which the Zerg Overmind was derived. Not enough to clone the Overmind, but I could follow the strand to gain insight on how it controlled the Zerg. I.e., small-scale brain, or mind control. Thank you for doing your thing. Alright, we're going to go Psi Disruptor, because we're going to take out the air and just deal with the Nidus Canals. It's the equivalent of having a concussion Marauder or two in the bunker full time to slow the Zerg down. Throwing a handful of those thumpers around is really useful. Alright, let's go Cantina. Everything. Armory.
So, Swan, what are the chances we can build something like that Odin?
You nuts? No way we've got the facilities for mass-producing hardware on that scale.
And here I was thinking you could build anything, Swan.
Cute. All right, forget the scale. I'm gonna figure it out, don't you worry. And I'll come up with something a damn sight more practical than that showpiece. You see if I don't.
Just had to get under his skin, just enough to get the results we wanted, you know? Alright, I've unlocked Wraiths, which I don't care for. Perfect. I wanted the Orbital Command really bad. The mules in the scan are really, really useful on some very annoying missions later on.
Sir, when Tychus came back aboard the ship, I had the techs run a scan on him.
Matt, you need to get a hobby.
Seriously, sir. His suit contains a sophisticated transponder. If it receives the correct code, it'll shut down all his major organs. That suit is a death trap.
He's got a gun to his head.
And who's got their finger on the trigger? Mobius?
Tychus, what have you gotten yourself into?
So basically the life support systems of his suit are linked to a transponder, which, so if someone flips the switch and sends the signal, it kills Tychus. Like, straight up.
We have the Odin.
Seems your Queen of Blades figured out who's been paying us.
120,000 credits if we finish this mission. Sure, let's do it.
Our raid on the Valhalla facility hasn't even been reported yet. The Dominion have no idea we stole the Odin. I had to call in every favor I had, but I got the Odin on the surface with Tychus inside.
Matt, you're a miracle worker. Must have been a complicated operation.
You don't even want to know, sir. I'm not going to let anything keep us from exposing Mengsk.
So they're
called in every favor he had.
At the UNN studios later today?
That's right. And we won't disappoint them. Seeing as he's the only one with experience, Tychus will pilot the Odin and hit the studio guards with a surprise attack. They'll be confused for several minutes, and won't even know who to attack at first.
And during the confusion, we'll establish a forward base using this command center we acquired earlier. Pretty devious, Matt. I like it.
Alright.
If Tychus can inflict enough damage during the sneak attack, making the broadcast should be relatively easy. Keep in mind, we'll only have a few minutes before the Dominion realize that Tychus is in the Odin. Once they figure it out, they'll use everything they've got to stop us.
Whatever happens, we'll be giving Mengsk one hell of a broadcast. Let's do this.
I'm trying to find the mission. Media Blitz. Media Blitz. Okay. Let me do some research here real quick, and then we'll decide what we're going to do here. Tychus marches the Odin like a Trojan horse right into the Core Hall capital. Your objective is to fight your way to the 3 beacons, trigger the secret mission destroying a specific building on this map, and looks a special extra mission. That's the building down in the bottom. Okay. The first is on timer. You get 5 minutes to go crazy in a Godzilla of war machines, the Odin. Until the here's how the Odin has special technical barrage, which helps salvage shells and Odin fix it. Drop themselves right in the middle of the Marines and Hellions line directly behind the Odin. As they scatter, knock out the remaining troops around you. Wreak Odin's destruction on the enemy bases. The clock is ticking, so hurry, take advantage of the full time. During this period, you control the Odin, blah, 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 blah. You can only use the Odin to destroy a specific base or try to soften up all 3 bases, focusing on major defenses installations like bunkers, missile turrets, auto turrets, and siege tanks in siege mode, then blasting any production facilities such as barracks, factories, barracks, starboards, or you can try to focus on wiping out all the missile turrets to give your cloaked wraith safe passage later. Okay. Okay. The Odin struggles against certain types of enemies. Destroy the thing. Okay. Alright, so each of the 3 bases basically has a different set of enemies on it.
I'm in the Dominion security network, bringing up their locations now.
Wow. So the middle one's got tanks. The third one's basically light and infantry.
All right, Takis. Do your thing.
Thought you'd never ask.
I'm probably gonna try.
They followed me home. Can I keep it?
Odin has gone rogue. Repeat, Odin has gone rogue. Bring it down! Attention, rogue pilot. This is General Warfield of Dominion Command. You're ordered to stand down or face immediate termination.
I just hate that over the course of the very first thing, it's like, and we're almost done already.
Make room for the big dog. This'll get her done.
Rogue Odin spotted.
Heavy duty.
Bring it down.
Ragnar, rock and roll.
Is that enough to take out the command center? Okay.
Heavy duty.
I like the idea of taking out this base as best I can. Problem is...
like it. Make room for the big dog. I like it. This'll get her done. Ragnar, rock and roll. Heavy duty.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and just take out this main base.
Make room for the big dog.
I'm gonna try and take out this heavy base first.
This'll get
If I can take out this one, that'll probably be enough.
Make room for the big dog. Heavy duty. I like it.
Oh man. Crap, and I'm out of energy.
This'll get her done. I like it. Ragnar, rock and roll. Heavy duty. Make room for the big dog.
Okay. Mainly it's any base that has siege tanks. I don't want to deal with the siege
An alert's
tanks.
gone out. It won't be long before they shut me out of their system.
Don't rush me, kid. Can a man take some pleasure in his work?
Yeah, and I'm hurting pretty bad.
Like it. Ragnar, rock and roll.
I'm just gonna decimate this base up here, and then I'll call it a day. Let's get rid of the nuke Odin, or the nuke capacities of this base.
Ragnar, rock and roll. This'll get her
Okay, any other missile turrets I want to take out? Let's take out that one.
We're almost out of time.
So are these guys. Don't sweat it.
I'm just going to take out all the missile turrets here, and then we'll call it a day on this base.
This'll get her
And then we'll,
make room for the big dog.
okay, this should be relatively easy to conquer early on and take it over.
It followed me home.
Because there's two little bases, and if I satellite bases, and if I can
Minions
conquer
switched to a
them,
secure channel. I can't track their positions anymore. But I have gained access to the UNN network. We'll need troops to stay close to one of the broadcast towers long enough to get our message out. For our broadcast to reach all of Dominion space, we'll need to control each broadcast tower long enough to upload the data. Any unit type can maintain control.
You can bet Max will have something to say about that. Let's get moving.
Bad news. Ah! You scared?
Our base is up and running. I'm transferring control of it to you now, sir.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Hardware inbound. These stores are smaller than the Odin, but they handle better and they still hit hard. Enjoy.
mm-hmm.
That big dog is all mine.
Not 100% sure what he means by that, but oh well.
SCV ready.
By the number, been waiting on you.
SCV ready.
Oops.
SCV ready.
The doctor is in.
SCV ready.
Okay. I do like Thors because you can technically just build 1,000 of them, and they're really powerful. Like if I did a handful of Thors with a handful of Ghosts as support units for them, that would be actually quite powerful.
SCV ready. Yep.
And then once I get enough, I'll get a Shadow Ops so we can get our Spectres going too. I just love the Spectres.
SCV ready. I'm going. Bad news. Well, butter my biscuit. SCV ready.
I hate that you can't call down the supplies though in this. That's the one thing I don't like.
Upgrade complete.
Thor is here.
Perfect.
I like it.
Yeah, he does.
SCV ready. Yo.
Let's drop a starport.
Go ahead.
Okay. What level of upgrades are we up to on you guys? Perfect.
Let's see what this
Wow.
baby's got.
The Odin gets to experience the upgrades. That's actually really sick.
Upgrade complete.
I have awakened.
Really.
Bad news. Enlighten me.
Give me a nuke. I might walk over here and nuke this base.
Upgrade complete.
Let's do it. Let's get one nuke. See, that stuns, but it doesn't kill.
I sense their fear. Come on already.
Go, go, go!
Mercy is for the weak. The time has come.
He's got too many dudes for me to do that effectively. Screw that, let's get him going. I've actually learned that I like the vultures a decent amount.
Nuclear missile ready.
Just stay
Yuck.
up. What's your call? One step ahead.
Alright, bring it on.
I sense their fear.
Let's see what this baby's got.
I have awakened.
Alright, bring it on. Born to be wild. Something on your mind.
Gangway, coming.
Ready to roll out!
The doctor is in.
Alright, bring it on.
Upgrade complete.
Take out that base.
We could use some help here.
Okay.
The doctor is in. Need some triage?
Let's see.
Alright, bring it on. SCV ready. No problem.
I like the vultures just in general for their ability to clear you a path, if you know what I mean.
Upgrade complete.
It followed me home. Can I keep it?
Alright, what do we got here?
What's going on? Big job. SCV ready. You're the boss.
Let's throw down 2 missile turrets. And then...
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready.
No, don't do that.
Move it.
Get me those.
Let's see what this
Base
baby's
is under attack.
That's bad.
Heavy duty.
SCV ready. How about lending a hand?
Make room for the... It followed me home. Can I keep it?
What's going on? Will do.
Let's see what this baby's got. I like...
In the rear with the gear. Alright, bring it on. How about lending a hand?
Let's see what this baby's got.
Alright, bring it on.
I'm already there.
Mineral field depleted.
Mercy is for the weak.
Alright, bring it on. Something on your mind. Yeah, I'm going.
It followed me home. Can I keep it?
Okay, you guys take care of that.
Big job, huh? Alright.
Upgrade complete.
What do you want? Oh, is that it?
Let's see what this baby's got.
Behold the Dominion's newest weapon of war, the Odin.
I'm in a pickle!
Goliath online.
Let's see what this baby's got. I like it.
Huh?
Mineral field depleted.
Sure thing. Ah! You scared me!
Okay.
It followed me home. Can I keep it?
Ford is here! Go, go, go!
Oh, it's on.
Let's see what this baby's got.
Mineral field depleted.
What's our target? Lay it on me. Speak up.
It followed me.
Security breach at one of the towers. Strike Team Alpha, engage. Stop them.
That's bad.
Go. Watch this. I'm in deep. Ford is here.
Mineral field add-on complete.
Yeah. Ah! You scared me. Who wants some?
Ow.
Base is under attack.
First transmission uploaded. Even Manx won't be able to wriggle out of this one.
Incoming transmission.
There's only one man arrogant enough to think he can get away with this. Raynor.
Ha! Just for once, Arcturus, this really is all about you. I hope you enjoy our show.
I knew it. Warfield, take them men down there. I want Raynor's head, you understand? Him and all his terrorist friends.
In the rear.
All right, bring it on.
This mighty steel giant stands as a testimony to the skill and determination of our Dominion engineers and scientists.
All right, bring it on.
Ford is here.
Born to be wild. Yeah, I'm gone. Oh, is that it?
Let's see what this baby's got.
What do you want?
Yeah, Thors mixed with vultures is actually a fairly fun combo, I'm noticing.
Yep.
It followed me home. Can I keep it? Make room for the big dog. Heavy duty.
I have awakened.
All right, bring it on.
Wow. Reapers do a lot of damage against infantry level stuff, you know that?
This'll get her done.
All right, bring it on.
How about lending a hand?
Explorer reporting.
No problemo.
It followed me home.
I have
Can I keep it?
All right.
Alright, you guys get up there. Oh,
What do you want? Yeah, I'm gone.
okay.
I'm in a world of hurt. In the rear with the gear. Yep.
Upgrade complete.
It followed me home. Can I keep it?
See, and the beauty is that the vultures are like, they're good, but they're very like,
Reporting.
they're the Marines of the
I'm in a pickle.
armor class, and so like if something bad happens to them, you really don't care too much.
Can I keep it?
If I build a thousand vultures and they all die, I don't care.
Let's see
I'll
what this
throw down
baby's
their mines. Their mines will be useful. Base defenses are so much easier with them.
How about lending a hand? Yep. Yo.
Let's see what this baby's got.
Oh, did I leave you guys?
Mineral
I did.
field depleted.
I was super confused. I was about to say, where are my dudes?
All right, bring it on.
See, and I love this because these run themselves out, and I don't have to worry about them. They did it, they're done, and I don't care.
Bring it on.
It's a good thing the pedestrians don't set off the nukes, or don't set off the landmines, huh?
What do you want? No problemo.
They followed me home.
What's our target?
All right.
Big job, huh? Huh? Fueled up, ready to go.
Strike Team Charlie, get to that tower. Bring down those rebels.
They followed me home.
I actually really enjoy having the vultures as a mine setup. Just for the mines, I really enjoy them.
Ragnar, rock and roll.
Let's
Yeah, if I'm gonna be investing in infantry, I really want them to
make
be.
room for the big dog.
I really want them to be the Spectres because of their damage output. Their ability to bully, units makes them very
We're
valuable.
almost done transmitting Meng's dirty little secret to the Dominion.
Let's see what this baby's got. This'll get her done.
Yeah, let's go hit that. Oh, it's literally like behind here.
Mineral field depleted.
In the rear with the gear.
Like straight up, let's get that mining going, man.
They followed me home. Can I keep it? I like it. Let's see what this baby's
I'm assuming that's
got.
the hybrid mission.
This'll get her done.
Upgrade complete.
The Thors are super useful, though. Just in general. They pack a punch. Oh, I'm out of energy. Darn.
What's wrong with that thing? It's gone crazy.
Yes.
Let's see what this
I love how
baby's
there's an
got.
army marching downtown Core Hall, and they're
They
like,
followed me home.
I wonder what's up with that.
Can I
That's
keep
kind of weird, isn't it?
Make room for the big
And I'm like,
dog.
what? Yeah.
Let's see what this baby's got.
Mineral field depleted.
Bad news?
They followed me home.
Crap, did I...
They're attacking a tower. Strike Team Bravo. Take them out.
Fight! What's our target? Lay it on me.
Yeah, I need to see if there's an upgrade for the science vessels that makes them more... Oh, that's going to hurt. See, one thing that I really enjoy about using mech versus infantry is that the mech has a much wider surface area per unit. And because of that, when something like a seeker missile comes in, it does minimal damage. Like, that missile hit right on the edge, and it only hit like 4 units. When I have a bio ball and they launch a missile right into the middle of it, I like...
That's
a third
the
of my
last one.
bio ball gets hit.
Let's see what the people will think of their beloved Emperor now.
All transmissions have been sent, sir. Every world in the Dominion just got a UNN special bulletin about Mengsk.
Just a little rioting in the streets. It's all good, you know. In theory, there's one more big mission that I can do real quick, and I think it's the battle cruiser one too, but I don't know.
These shocking revelations, a veritable firestorm of anti-Mengsk sentiment. The Emperor held a news conference earlier today.
How do you respond to these allegations of genocide? Abusing aliens to...
I assure you, these slanderous attacks against the throne are baseless and irresponsible.
Sir, do you still stand by the sentiment that selfless devotion to the people is the basis of your rule?
Well, of course. I was called upon to serve the greater interest of humanity. Personal power was never my goal.
Then how would you characterize this statement?
I will not be stopped. Not by you or the Confederates or the Protoss or anyone. I will rule this sector or see it burnt to ashes around me.
I won't stand for this. You jackals think you can come in here and question me? This interview is over.
You know, I love seeing him squirm. But the Dominion's just gonna spin this like they do everything else.
Not this time. Mengsk used the media as a weapon for years, and now we've turned it against him. One broadcast. You won us a bigger victory than 100 battles.
I guess you're right. Well, it's what we started this revolution for in the first place. We've got a long way to go. Maybe we started something here.
Hearts and minds, man. Just like you always said.
You know, Matt, someday you're gonna wind up leading this bunch of misfits.
Oh, no. That's what I keep you around for, sir.
Sir. He's like, I know we got a box of those Havana cigars here somewhere. Either that or they're Cuban, right? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. I was gonna just check and see. There shouldn't be anything new here.
You see? Told you I could build something better than that piece of crap, Odin.
I like that. That's the spirit, brother. Show 'em who's boss.
Got some work to do on the chassis still, but I got to thinking about upgrades and variants, you know? They ain't gonna be cheap, cowboy. Big honking thing like that never is, but they'll be worth it, you'll see.
That's what I like to hear. I'll take a look and see what's affordable.
We have a little bit of cash. Let's see if there's anything good here. Cannon barrage. Or the Immortality Protocol, which is where if it gets destroyed in the field, we can rebuild it. Personally, probably not what we're interested in, per se. The Thor upgrades are not going to be super useful at this point. The Siege Tank ones for sure. We'll upgrade the Siege Tanks. And I think I might do the Cerberus Mine upgrade, just because they're such a versatile unit. It's only 50,000 credits, too. Increases mine trigger radius by 33%. Increases the blast radius by 33%. Okay, so I want this one, the dual fusion welders. I want to get those, and I want to get the Cerberus mines and the shaped blast. Smart shell for the siege tank that scans for allies on impact and adjusts its detonation to minimize damage to friendly units. Field tests have shown that the shell reduces friendly fire fatalities by 75%, though due caution is still recommended when walking into the fire zone. Right, of course. There's a 75% chance that you won't get blown up by your own stuff, but, you know, that works. Anyway, I'm going to call that it for this one. This was Part 2. Yeah, there will probably be a Part 3, maybe a Part 4. It depends on how far we get. Typically, 4 or 5 missions is pretty standard for a single playthrough or a single sit down. So, like, we're over halfway done at this point, I believe. There's like, I'm trying to remember, there's like 20-something missions. Here we go. Okay, so as of the moment, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 missions done. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we're over halfway done, and we'll just go from here. So there'll probably be 1, potentially 2 more streams of this, and then I'll be done playing StarCraft for at least Wings of Liberty. At the moment, my plan is just to build I want to build a playlist of every game that I really like to play, just so I have at least 1 full playthrough of everything. So I'm going to do a full playthrough of the StarCraft franchise, including StarCraft 1. And the StarCraft 1 is going to be the cartoony one too. It's not going to be the normal game. It's going to be cartoony, which is the Carbanian or whatever they call it. Carbon something. But anyway, so the playthrough of the first game is going to be that one, which is sillier. And I'm really bad at the first one, so it'll be even funnier. But anyway, so yeah, we'll be doing that. And then once all that gets done, as the newer, bigger games come out this fall, I'll swap over to some of those. So anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging with me. And I will catch you guys later. And we will go from there.